MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Detroit Tigers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Franklin Perez will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Bishop. And we are
Leading
set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Brandon Bishop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Bishop is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But, man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Noah Syndergaard is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone, career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100. That's a nice, even number to begin your career.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and nice soft hands.
Leading up for the Tigers, the center fielder, Hill.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Syndergaard has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, number 50. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. This is foul right side.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he chased it in the dirt. Navarez goes to get it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Davis.
Next for the Tigers, Seamus Nunez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for Seattle, the first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Bell, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Count is 1-2 now. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Three-two pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hill has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Paradis scoops it up onto first, and there were two down.
Batting fifth.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Josh Jung. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Jung.
First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Riley Green is on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So striding in, Riley Green. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
2 balls and a strike now. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here now the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's
Batting
5
six.
batters faced,
The
4
designated
strikeouts.
hitter.
That's going to be a
Miguel.
tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he
Cabrera.
has what it takes to work deep into this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1
A
out.
ball and no strikes. Jung, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air to right field. Rodriguez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7. The catcher, Jake Rogers.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped him up. Bell has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Next for Seattle, Omar Narvaez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line drive to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Julio Rodriguez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A 1 pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Long, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Long stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, bats left, throws right. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Green is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mariners leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading up for the Tigers, the shortstop, Isaac Paradis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is line to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Standing in now, Max Schwartz, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Schwartz, a 22-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They're in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Derek Hill. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Next up for Detroit, number 50. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped straight up. Bryant in foul ground, but this will land untouched. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
21.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, David Nunez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Seamus Nunez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Schwartz on third with 2 out. Two and 2. Here's the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great
Now
battle
batting.
right there. He tried
The
to get him to
baseman.
chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Josh Jung. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Here's the 1-2. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Bo Bichette. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Two balls and a strike.
Ball 2.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. Hill patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the stretch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. The 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they take the lead. It's gone. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. His first homer so far in the series, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the Santana.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here's another 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hill is there, and that ends the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Mariners. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in, Riley Green. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Here it comes, 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Jake Rogers, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. Rodriguez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop, Isaac Paradis.
Into the box now, Isaac Paradis. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Max Schwartz. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Strike 2 up in the zone.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
He's set. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Omar Narvaez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. Narvaez bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 2-0.
No,
The 2-0. He is a heater in there for a strike. The 2-1. Taken, strike two. On its way is pitch number 75. Just hung in there on that one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Hit hard, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Nunez is right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 20, Julio Rodriguez.
Striding into the box, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 39.
So striding forward now, Long. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the pitch. Fastball well outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A ball and 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So the batting order turns over now. He's set to go. Derek Hill earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 50.
Digging in once again, number 50. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Seamus Nunez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Jung.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. Nunez is off at first with two away. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line hard, but foul. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brandon Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now the 1-0. Line hard, but foul. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Popped him up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bishop.
Settling in now, Bo Bichette. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep it to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Zach Reininger enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 26, Zach Reininger.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the third. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Josh Bell will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1, and this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
In now, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bell on second. Mancini at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. In the air to straightaway right. Green on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Mariners are on top 3-1. Carter Sadzik enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54.
So digging in now, Riley Green will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Rodriguez looks up, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Run of the series, and the Tigers have cut the gap to 3-2 now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now that
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Jake Rogers, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now that's popped up. Bryant in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Isaac Paradis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Rodriguez on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Jose Fernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57.
So stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The 0-1 delivery. Shoots this one over to first. Nunez is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. He's set, and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 39.
Into the box now, Long. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Popped him up. Jung in foul ground. And that retires the side. Mariners are down in order. They're up 3-2.
7-inning stretch.
Sam Tuivalala gets the call from the pen to take over
now
on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 26, Sam Tuivalala.
Leading off the inning, Max Schwartz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bell is over to take a look. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in, Derek Hill. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in, number 50, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Seamus Nunez.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Seamus Nunez, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Quick check on that tying run at first. And again a throw, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Tigers failed to make any noise. They're down 3-2. Taylor Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Taylor Williams.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Bishop. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Well hit to right, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Here now the 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Rogers is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Popped up. Jung is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up. Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're